Okay. So it goes like this, right? I'm not being formal in this video right now. If y'all hear shit in the background, I've been vacationing at my cousin's house, okay? And she got 3 daughters. You know, and the youngest one is 3 years old. So if y'all hear shit in the background, you know, they're kids being kids, okay? And she trying to help them clean their room and all that shit. All right? But I'm not being formal in this video because bitches out here in these YouTube streets is getting on my nerves. You feel me? I'm sick of this dark skin, pink lip, don't know how to match lipstick to her face looking ass bitch. Just walking around looking like fucking blackface. You know, just embarrassing the hell out of you. Oh my God, like, you can at least match your lipstick right. But you don't know how to do that. Shut the door, baby. Okay. All right. So yeah. And a motherfucker, yeah, you could come on this channel and be talking about some, you know, who the hell is this bitch? She only got 54 subscribers. I'd like to have 54 more if bitches would stop stealing my shit. You know? Well, I don't rest on numbers. I don't fucking rest on numbers. I don't rest on numbers. I'm a tiny YouTube channel right now. But I'm trying to get my shit off the floor, you know, to reach people that need to be reached. But I don't get no, you know, ego off of numbers. I don't do that. You know, if I stick with 54 and they the realest motherfuckers, I'm blessed. I'd rather have 54 real motherfuckers than to have 8,000 karmics following me. Feel me? That's facts. I would have never said nothing about you. I would have never said nothing about you, Daisy. I ain't even know. I'm gonna say your name because you get on my fucking nerves. Because I'm not no punk ass bitch. You know, I never did nothing to you. I was one of your followers. At first I liked your content until I started to peep game. Which a real divine feminine is going to peep or fake. We know frauds. Do you think the Most High didn't build the energy within us to understand the frequency of a divine feminine? A divine feminine can be the most ghetto, loudest, ratchet bitch you know on the block. And you will still, and if you are a divine feminine, you will be able to pick up that she's a divine feminine. And if you're a karmic, she's going to be able to point you out. You are a fucking karmic. I have a fucking eye for shit like this. I know how y'all are. I know how you operate. I know your energy templates. I know them. I know them. There's nothing feminine about you. There's nothing feminine about you. You're 100% masculine. It's like you got a male demon in you or something. I don't know. What the fuck is going on with you? I'm not trying to be on no bash campaign because, to be quite honest, when I did that live with Bernadette, with my homegirl, shout out to Bernie, love you sis. When I did that live with Bernadette, I had mentioned for a past couple of months. I don't know how many times I stopped Bernadette for coming for you. Oh, you're over exaggerating. Even though I knew she had reasons to suspect you with some funny shit because I started peeping shit with you a minute ago. But I let you live. I ain't say nothing. I wouldn't have said nothing until you mentioned Jews, Palestinians, and Israelites. Mighty funny you didn't have shit to say about any of that shit until I started bringing it on my channel. Now, like I said, your whack ass channel can sit there and clown me for having small content, but then you have to answer why the fuck are you piggybacking off of shit I'm doing. A small ass fucking channel. If I'm a nobody, bitch, keep acting like I'm a nobody. Stop coming for my shit. I didn't say nothing about you, even though I know you misleading a bunch of karmics. I don't care, because that's all you attract to your fucking channel. It's karmics. You are a karmic. You are fucking karmic. You are a karmic. Bitch, you a karmic. Facts, you a karmic. And you know, as loud as aggressive as I am, people still can pick up on my feminine energy. I I know how to be a woman, even when I'm wild and out. Okay? There's nothing soft about you. The last video you made, all you've been doing is damage control videos. Throwing mass subliminals, but won't come to my neighborhood. You just do it on a sneak tip. I don't. As a matter of fact, bitch, I'm going to save you the fucking trouble of trying to sneak over here. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to put it right on under that video and you can come on over. I'm not a pump bitch like you. I'm not. I don't hide behind casting spells on people. I don't hide behind all that shit. I don't do shit like that. I'm old school. We believe in coming out in the streets and beating a bitch's ass with our bare hands. You, on the other hand, y'all karmics, y'all are cowards. Y'all always been fucking cowards. All y'all know how to do is cast spells on people. All y'all know how to do is put roots on people. And you sit there and talk about black people need to come back to their original roots. And, Christianity is a religion made by the white man. Blah, 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 blah. I hear this all the time in the conscious community about how black people should drop Christianity. Yes, they should drop the modern day Christianity that was set up by the Babylonian Roman Jesuit people. Yes, I agree with that. But hey, that's a story for a whole nother day about, the followings of Christ and how his original teachings were hijacked and was watered down and then they put another bastardized version of it in the forefront. That's another video. That's another video. But when we see black women or women of color, what may have you, that is in the conscious community, and you always sit there and talk about you need to come back to your original roots. What is that exactly? Because every time I sit there and see us go to our so-called original roots that our ancestors practice, it's always some voodoo, it's always some witchcraft, it's always some shit. All y'all do all day is put spells on each other, put spells on people. If that's what our original roots is, bitch, you can fucking have that. You can have that. You can have that. You can fucking have that. That's all I see y'all do is put spells on people, cast roots on people. Why do you always have to sit here and always stress about how you don't do magic and all that you do is return to fucking sender? What is that exactly? All I have to do is use the power of prayer and believing in the God that created me. You mixing too many different things together. You want to quote the Bible and then cry about Anubis and Saturn and all the same breath. You're lukewarm. You're trying to serve several masters. You have to pick one, honey. You have to pick one. You have to pick one. You have to pick one. You can't keep on sitting there bringing up the Bible and then revering all these other gods. It don't work that way. Don't you know that they don't like to share? Did you know that, being that you so smart? Being that you so fucking smart. Don't you know these gods, they don't like to share? They don't like sharing. They don't like sharing with Elohim El Shaddai. The I am that I am. They don't like sharing. They don't like him and he don't like them. Yet you sitting there having them all in one conversation like they friends. How does that work, honey? I'm just trying to understand it. How'd that work? I tried to leave this alone, but you're getting on my nerves now. And now being that you want to sit there and talk about my people, because like I said, you come from Nigeria. Did you know a large amount of Nigerians come from the tribe of Benjamin? They're from the lost tribes of Israel. Do you know that a portion of those so-called Nigerians over there are Benjaminites? They come from Israel. And you want to sit there and accuse Jews, Israelites, of stealing from these fucking Gentiles after what they put us through? You must be fucking crazy. Now, I don't know if you're an Israelite who's lost and don't know the truth about who she really is. But if you are not an Israelite and you don't subscribe to being one of us, then you're a Hamite. You come from the bloodline of Ham. You're a Gentile. And therefore, I don't give a fuck. Out of the 8,000 people on your channel, we can't be the only ones that peep something funny with you. Something's not right with you. There's no positive energy in you whatsoever. None. You can't sit here and act like people got a problem with you for no fucking reason at all. First of all, I didn't even want no problems with you. I didn't want nothing to do with this shit. Nothing. I did not want to be bothered. I tried to leave it alone. Every time Bernadette wanted to bring up something about it, I was like, nah, let it go, or whatever may have you. So you can't even pick me out of the bunch and say I'm just trying to start shit with you, because I didn't want to be bothered with this. I didn't. Mind you, I wasn't even going to your channel. Somebody told me about how you were bringing up Israelites and Jews and dropping subliminals and shit. That's how I know. I wasn't even visiting your messy ass channel. I don't care about how many subscribers you have, because they're damn near probably all karmics anyway. If you don't want to come at us direct and then face us or do a YouTube live and discuss your issues, because I don't know where your issues are coming from. Maybe it's because you're jealous because you know we are the real deal and you know you're not. How the hell do you go through two men and then you had to find out they're not your twin flame? How does this work for y'all bitches? Y'all sit there and go from dick to dick to dick to figure out who your divine masculines are. I wasn't even looking for this shit. It found me. You're not going to wake up to this journey until you're ready for it. And I know that for a fact, because when I was with my daughter's father, I bumped into the twin flame concept. And I left it right where I found it. I was like, twin flames, what the hell is that? I didn't care. I didn't care. Why? Because it wasn't time for me to wake up to it. So I had no interest in it. That's how you know who the real ones are. The real ones ain't even looking for it. And the real ones, when they bump into the label, they're not even fucking interested in it. That's a clear sign of karmics. Yo, I've dealt with this personally with a friend. During my awakening, I had a friend that I'm no longer friends with because she was siphoning off of my twin flame energy. And then once I discovered, yes, I'm the bitch that discovered who the real twins are. They're a part of the 144 from the house of Israel. You want to discredit the twins. You want to discredit the Israelites when that's the only book on this planet that describe who the 144 are. And that the describing them come from a bloodline. Show me where on the crust of this planet, in any Gentile nation, in any of their historical accounts, describing who the twin flames are and what bloodlines they come from. You will not find it. I figured it out. Because I'm sorry, the shit that the New Age community was giving me was not enough. I said, no, this is not giving me enough. It's not giving me enough. It's not giving me enough to go off of. I'm sorry. I got to dig deeper. I'm an Aquarius. We're knowledge chasers. When we're not satisfied with somebody giving us these corny ass answers that they give, oh, you're upset, you got to heal this to capture them in your web and all this type of stuff. That was not good enough for me. I told my friend who lives in New Zealand, I said, I don't know what's going on with this twin flame thing, but I'm going to figure out something about it that nobody else knows about. And boom, I find out they're from the 144 of Israel. And I kind of started peeping this because when they started talking about the 144, I already knew who the 144 was. I just didn't associate it with twin souls. I just did not associate it with twin souls at first. Then shit started to fucking click. So the Most High knew who to send into this because I'm not, I fucks with a couple of the Gentile nations, but I'm not very friendly with all of them. I'm not very friendly with Gentiles. Edomites especially. And the Most High knew this. He knew who to send in the New Age community to figure this shit out. Because he knows I don't like a good amount of Gentiles. And he knew he could use that to help me figure shit out with this. And I did. Oh my God. Daisy, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. I really don't. I never had a problem with you. You just sitting there trying to discredit shit like, hey, Israelites didn't steal nothing. You playing with a very, very dangerous game here. You are. Okay? I don't think you realize how huge the Israelite movement is. Our people are waking up to the truth every day. And the Israelite camps are global. I mean, research IUIC, research GOCC, and then and research ISUPK. Research these Israelite camps, man. They are all over the world, and they have hundreds of YouTube channels, and each of them be having 30 to 40,000 subscribers each. I don't think you want to touch this. I don't think you want to touch this because they have had people on their talk shows, on their radio shows, that they have interviewed, that have far more fucking credentials than you do when it comes to the historical accounts of the Israelites. And I am talking about historians. I am talking about people who have went to mausoleums, museums, who have traveled all over the world, who knows and understands what Hebrew is, know how to speak in Hebrew, know how to read hieroglyphics, have been to archaeologist sites where, archaeologists have dug up bones, pottery, things of the Hebrew, concerning who the Hebrews are. And they know who we are, but their job is to hide it. They have had people like this on their shows, and they have destroyed them. They have taken them down in every debate, embarrassingly. And who do you think you are, coming with your little measly ass 8,000 subscribing channel, debunking what exactly? What do you got that these men who are close to the physical history, the artifacts, the hieroglyphics, the statues, whatever may have you? What do you have that can finally put the Israelite movement to rest? What do you have? And if you have it, by all means, go look these camps up, give them a call, and ask if you can be interviewed, and be like, I got something for that ass. Why debate? And I heard. Wait. I know years ago they had an Israelite camp. I'll find the link for you. There's a $25,000 reward. There's a $25,000 reward for anybody that can debunk and disprove who the Israelite people are. $25,000 reward. To this day, nobody has touched it. Being that you think you know so much, maybe here's your chance to get paid. Why debate me when you can be paid $25,000? I mean, you're a snake oil con artist anyway. Taking chump change from your ignorant audience. So I mean, why not get paid a huge lump sum of $25,000? If I was you, I'd take it. I'll take it. Like I said, I don't want nobody to fucking believe me. Go research it yourself. That's how confident I am in knowing I'm telling the truth. I know I'm telling the truth. I know who I am. I know who my people are. I know what tribe I come from. I know what tribe my divine masculine comes from. I know what the Most High showed me. And what's funny? I originally thought I came from the tribe of Judah. The Most High had to correct me and say, no, you come from the tribe of Gad. I'm a Gadite. I come from the tribe of Gad. All right? And my masculine, he comes from the tribe of Manasseh. Mighty funny, all the real twins I've been finding lately are from the lost tribes of Israel. So tell me again, bitch, I'm a liar. Tell me again that my people stole from you Hamites when y'all had a part in putting us in slavery. Go ahead and sit here and lie and say it wasn't Hamites that was selling our people over there on slave ships during the transatlantic slave trade. Go ahead and lie. Go ahead. I'll call the camps. We got proof. You done touched something bigger than you realize. You want to sit there and debunk Israelite movement? Man, that was a big mistake, Daisy. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. Cause now I'm gonna call him. Now I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna show them what you said. I'm gonna show them what you said. It's just that simple. I know I'm getting loud or whatever the case may be, or sounding a bit wretched, and I don't mean to be like this, but hey, you keep fucking with me. You keep fucking with my friends, and we didn't do nothing to you. You just started stealing shit from Bernadette. You stole shit from Bernadette, and I kept telling her, no, leave it alone. So like I said, you can't even use me as a means to tell your audience that I'm just picking with you just to be a bitch. Because I'm the bitch that for months just told her no, leave it alone. Do you know how many videos Bernadette got lined up for bitches like you that I had to stop? I had to screen her videos before I decided to tell her whether they should go out or not lately. Because I don't really feel like you bitches are worth the hassle to even get into arguments with. Who the fuck are you? Ain't shit you can sit here and school me about fucking Libras. I was raised by a Libra. My mother's a Libra, so I know how the fuck y'all come. I know how y'all act. I know how y'all operate. Y'all don't fool me. I was raised by one of y'all. I was raised by a Libra. I know how y'all act. I know how y'all gaslight. I know how y'all do damage control. I know how y'all sit there and keep up with appearance. I was raised by a Libra. I know how y'all work and operate. I know. So save your breath about talking about we're Libras, we're the justice system. A lot of y'all are corrupt. Libras are actually the illusion of balance when you think about it. Some zodiac signs operate better when they're in other placements. All the zodiacs that operate under the sun is not a positive vibration. Libra, Pisces, Aries being one of them. Being one of few. I don't need you to get subscribers. I don't need you to get famous. As a matter of fact, I don't need nobody from your camp coming over here. This ain't what this is about. I don't give a fuck about numbers. I just wanted to put... I have a boss. His name is Ahaya Shah Ahaya. I'm just doing what the Most High is telling me to do. It's just showing me to do. That's all I'm doing. I didn't do this to harm anybody. I didn't do this to make somebody feel any type of way. I'm not doing this for numbers. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for the glory of the Most High. That's why I put up those videos. Not to bash nobody, but to inform people. This is not about ego for me. You should have just left my people the fuck alone. You should have left us alone. You're just sitting there stealing shit from us, stealing content. How the fuck she got 8,000 subscribers and this bitch? I only have 54 subscribers and this bitch is stealing content from me. How? Make it make sense. Can you? Ain't know nothing about... when have you brought up Jewish people and Palestinians, man? Come on. And then the whole chess versus checkers thing. I'm the one that told Bernadette about that. Play chess, not checkers. And then you sitting up here lying and saying somebody stole it from you. You a lying ass bitch. You ain't the only motherfucker that lived by that motto. I've lived by it for fucking years. My zodiac sign, my sun sign is Aquarius. Look up chess champions. We are some of the number one motherfuckers on the chess champion teams in chess tournaments. Facts, we are. Why? Because Aquarius, we deal with the mind, we deal with logic. So we're into shit that makes us think. That model is more fitting on me than it is your ass. And even if you are playing chess, bitch, you not moving your pieces too right. Leave me and my people the fuck alone, yo. Leave yo. The fact that she gotta come for us and she had 8,000 subscribers, that just lets me know you're a fucking karmic. There's a lot of shit that started making me peep that you're a karmic. You sit there and brag about divine masculines giving you tarot card presents. Are you fucking serious? While you bash your own, you can't even appreciate the one that you call your divine masculine, talking about some, oh, if I didn't have a masculine, this guy that brought me this tarot card deck would be mine. Why? Why would it be yours? Why? Why would that particular person that brought you a tarot deck be your masculine if you didn't have one? This is what I'm trying to understand. You just be gaslighting the hell out of your viewers. And they be eating it up like idiots. I said it. You came for the wrong fucking one. All you're going to do is what? You're going to either make another video. You're going to either cast spells. And I'm going to tell you right now, I can tell when somebody's doing roots on me. I've dealt with this my whole life. Through generations, several years. I'm telling you, 100 years ago or so, my family had beef with a gypsy family. So we know how to, we stayed with motherfuckers trying to put roots on us. We know when that shit's coming. We can tell, we know, we can feel it. So, you know, you can try some shit. I know when somebody's putting roots on me. I can tell. I'm not stupid. So those are the only things you're going to do, because you're not going to drop an address or a fucking location. I'm not no punk bitch. I don't need to rely on magic. I don't. I would have left you the fuck alone if you would have left us the fuck alone. But you kept on trying. You poked the bear. And then now when we chase after your ass, you want to sit there and go on your channel and do damage control and play a fucking victim like you Libras do best. Throw sticks and hide your fucking hands. Go ahead, let's play. I did this shit to Amber. From whatever the hell it is. She done changed the name 100 times. I can't even keep up with who the fuck she is no more. Amber, Maleficent, Amber and Twin Flame Union. That's another thing. What, she ain't in union no more? Why she change her name? Let me shut the fuck up, because that's all I need for her ass to come on over here. So she can get cursed out again. That's all what happened. What made you think I wasn't going to do this with you? Like, nah, I don't hide very long. And it wasn't that I wasn't hiding. I just didn't feel like you were fucking worth it. But then you started picking in my shit. You should have never came for Israelites. Now I'm going to get the camps involved. And boy, if you think you don't have shit to fucking worry about, you should have never fucked with the Israelites. You should have stuck to DMs, bashing DMs. Why are you such a fucking male basher? I'm not saying all men are great, because they're not. You know, you got some men that are toxic as hell, but you also got females that are toxic as hell. You don't need to talk about masculine toxicity, because you're toxic your fucking self. You're a hypocrite. You should have never came fucking with my camp, yo. You should have never came fucking with me. I'm not Daisy. I'm not the one. I don't fucking care about your gaslighting. I don't care about your magic. I know you put roots on people. I don't give a fuck what you say. I can tell people, yo, I have an eye for this shit. I was surrounded by witches growing up. All kinds of shit where I was born and raised. I know what the fuck that shit looks like. I know them when I see them. I know them when I know that energy when I see it. You put roots on people, and then you want to sit there and talk about all these people coming for you. You know, you only tell one side of the story. People like you always say why motherfuckers don't like you, but you never tell them why. You sitting there talking about your DM all into this human trafficking shit and stuff like that. That ain't no fucking DM. I'm sorry. That ain't no divine masculine. You ain't got no divine masculine. You a fucking karmic. You are karmic. Bitch, you a karmic. You a fucking karmic. You should have never came for us. Oh my Lord. Like, I cannot. I can't with you. Just leave us the fuck alone. Leave us the fuck alone. We wasn't checking for you, so why was you checking for us? Why you kept snooping on our pages and then going back and saying funny shit? How do people take you seriously? Who else are you siphoning off of? That's all you karmics know how to do. Y'all all coming down. You should have left us the fuck alone. You seen what we did to Lorena. You seen what we did to real life scenarios. You seen what we did to Divine Dollhouse. And then you wanted to be dumb enough to come fuck with us. Okay, you want to make number 4? Bitch, okay, number 4. You can sit down. Who will be number 5? You should have never came for us. As a matter of fact, after this, after I call up the Israelite camps, after I call them up, I'm gonna let them take over anyway. You know, you want to see what divine masculine energy looks like? You're about to deal with real divine masculines. You're about to deal with them. You're about to deal with them. You should have left us alone. Because our divine masculines know how to protect their women. Sorry if you lucked the fuck out, bitch.